Hey everyone. I so a couple of announcements. First off, I know I haven't been uploading lately and all that. I've been busy with the wife trying to get caught up on bills. We've been going out doing DoorDash deliveries, and it's just getting to the point where I'm just devoting not enough time to the channel, and so because of that, likely this is gonna be the last video I do on Flamrage. I'm still gonna be doing videos over on the Paranormal Man. I'll leave a link in the description to that channel. But as far as this channel goes, it's I've been doing this since 2018, and I don't know. I guess I just was never able to find the groove. The heck? All right. My camera went a little weird there. I don't know why, but anyway, as I was saying, I've been doing this since 2018. I haven't been able to find my groove yet. I upload a lot of videos. I try to keep it with what's popular. What will draw in the fans, draw in more views, and I'm only sitting at 365 subscribers. 6 years. I never even reached 400 subscribers. And trying to grow this channel has been exhausting, and just overall not worth the effort. I'm getting more traction over at the Paranormal Man, which I don't do as much there, but I'm just kind of taking that as a sign that hey, maybe I should focus more time and more energy onto that channel, because that's the one that seems to be getting momentum. So there's that. Now, something else that I kind of want to get into a little, that's even more personal for me, is Dead by Daylight. I have been playing that game since late 2018, early 2019, and I've tolerated a lot of things from the developers of that game. They would nerf certain perks, and you know I would disagree with the changes, but I would tolerate them. I would just kind of go along with it because the game was still fun. They would nerf certain survivor perks while buffing up certain killers, and it's like, again, I tolerated it. I can't tolerate this. Let me show you what I mean. Okay, so this right here is what I'm talking about. Patch notes 7.7.0. This patch update, I was reading a lot of this, and some of this stuff is kind of interesting. Not a whole lot of it is significant to the gameplay. But then you get down to this: content. Killer update. The twins. Now, just reading all this. Victor's pounce no longer latches onto healthy survivors. So basically, what that means is that now Victor can just lunge, pounce onto survivors and instantly injure them. And then he can keep going. He can keep going. Victor can no longer be kicked after successful pounce attacks, which do not latch onto a survivor. So there's no way for survivors to stop him unless he misses. Which, they made that harder. They made that harder as well. They increased his hitbox. Victor's pounce now latches onto survivors when they are put into the dying state. While Victor is attached, the survivor cannot return to the injured state. Other survivors can crush Victor during this time to help the dying survivor. Victor automatically returns to Charlotte after 20 seconds. While Victor is attached to a survivor or holding a survivor in a locker, Charlotte gains a 10% haste effect. This bonus is lost when hitting a survivor. The visual terror radius accessibility setting will now include Victor's grunts. Victor will now glow red whenever he is vulnerable to being crushed, and white when is not vulnerable to being crushed. Added the ability to recall Victor at any point while he is unbound. Added the ability to switch between Victor and Charlotte near a hooked survivor at a slower rate. Added a new icon to represent the moment when Victor can be recalled. Victor no longer reveals survivors with killer instinct while he is latched on. That's probably the only nerf right there. Decrease the time it takes to switch back to Charlotte to 1.5 seconds was 3 seconds. Decrease the time it takes to unbind Victor to 0.75 seconds was 1 second. Decrease the time it takes to charge Victor's pounce to 0.85 seconds was 1 second. Increase the cooldown for Victor to come back after being crushed to 10 seconds was 6 seconds. Ooh. 4 more seconds of waiting for bullshit. And if that wasn't bad enough, let's see. They also nerfed probably one of the best survivor perks in the game, Adrenaline. Burst of speed now lasts 3 seconds, was 5 seconds. Now this is the one that really pissed me off. Adrenaline no longer activates if you are hooked or carried when the gates are powered. That used to be the clutch game changer for survivors who would have adrenaline. They would be on a hook, and when you're unhooked, you're injured. But then when you get unhooked with adrenaline would activate and instantly heal you. This is pretty much saying, oh, you can't use adrenaline anymore? I'll just tunnel you. These changes have finally pushed me away from Dead by Daylight. I will not be playing this game anymore until one of two things happen. One, either they revert these changes, or at least revert some of the changes, or if they introduce a new 2 killers versus 8 survivors game mode. That's really the only thing that I can think of that would get me to come back to Dead by Daylight at this point. Because everyone and their moms are going to be using the twins now, and it's just going to make for unbalanced and just boring and not fun gameplay. And I just don't want to be a part of that. So, yeah. pretty much sums this video up. I'm disappointed with Behaviour, and I'm going to be switching my focus to my Paranormal Man channel. So, please go check that out. Subscribe. I'll leave a link in the description for it. Thanks for watching. And I just wanted to get this out there. Have a good night. Have a good day.